Controlling the natural lighting. If we're going to control natural light, which is our sunlight, we have to be able to tell it basically what time and day we need to tell Revit it is. And so we're going to go up into our Manage tab, and we're going to go over here, Additional Settings. We're going to come down here to our Sun Settings, and we're going to control our sun settings. Now we have some different areas here that we can control. We have our solar study settings, we have some presets, and we have just settings. Let's go to our solar studies. Let's take a look at our still. So we're going to take a still photo, still one frame, so take a snapshot, and we're going to come over to our settings in our snapshot here, and we're going to pick a location, and it's user defined. So we're going to click on the ellipse button here, and it's going to come up with basically a couple different ways we can do this. We can go with Internet Mapping Service, which is by default, and we can key in a project address, such as we can go with, say, a zip code, for example, or we can just put in an actual address. And so I might want to even get it closer. I might say 100 College Drive, and I can search on that, and it'll pop us even closer. We could also go to the default city list, and then in our default city list we can just go down and scroll through and pick on the city's name in here, and you can say, and sometimes it is, and sometimes the name of your location is not to be found, type thing. So I'm checking mine, Marquette, Michigan, and guess what, it's not there. So I like going by the internet tends to work a little bit more accurately. I can get it close to where I'm at using a project address, so once we have the location down, we can go to the weather, and our weather is generally used for some of our HVAC and heating and air conditioning type stuff, and we can actually have different locations here if we like. So I'm going to say OK, and you notice how it picked up a name of the location there. I'm going to pick the date. I can pick the date. Either I can type it in, or I can pick it off the calendar and pick in various dates. And I might say go with April 26th. All right, and I can pick the year, 2014, and I'll pick the time. I'm going to go with PM, and I'm going to go say 3 o'clock. And so I can set those times in here, and I have it all set. Down here I have ground plane at level. This is for casting shadows, and when we cast a shadow and it represents a shadow, this is going to put a shadow at this particular level, whatever our ground floor is, or first floor or second floor. So whatever floor or level in your structure you want this to have a shadow put, you select that level. If it's unchecked, it will not put any shadows down unless it's a topo surface. And so we can also save these settings as a name, and then we get some presets here. But these other ones here, single day, are more for animation. We can have the time going from left to right across the sky type thing, from 10 in the morning to 4 p.m. or multiple day. If we go to lighting, we just get to put in the azimuth and the altitude, which is a lot easier in the still. So I can go and save settings. I can give a name such as Kankakee, and I can say 426 14, and I'll put 3 p.m. and I can save that. and now it's a preset. And so when I hit OK, I now have various locations and some of my controls to my city. So once again, that's in additional settings, that is in sun settings, and I can choose whatever type of sun settings I want. So I can have a few lists of presets if I like.